Hello, my name is Anton. I'm R&D manager of Esports, and today I will introduce you some of our solutions related to smart venue applications in perspective of LED screens installation, usage, and operations. So let's first of all take a look on indoor solution on indoor LED screens. Normally we have scoreboards, ribbons, perimeters, and cube screens, center hung screens. In outdoor case, we have similar set, but less likely we have center hungs here. Perimeters, ribbons, scoreboards, generally that's what we have in outdoor stadium. But in-ball screens is not the only screens in the stadium and the arena, because we also have screens on the concourse, we have screens on the concessions, we have screens in other entertainment areas. And digital signage. We have LED screens as the backdrops in the press conference rooms, in the press centers. And of course, we have quite nice lighting systems, which generally can display a video these days. So basically, we can call them facades and media facades and sophisticated lighting systems. Another application for the LED screens in the stadium and arena is the control center, control room, because modern stadium has lots of systems, and all these systems should be properly controlled, operated and managed. And they generate a lot of data, and it would be nice for the management to be able to see that data in real time, all together, combined together in a nice dashboard, and be able to react quickly and make properly weighted decisions. So with our systems, it's possible, and we can equip the stadium control room, stadium situation center, with a nice LED screen, with a nice control system, which can take data from different sources and display them on a nice dashboard. And it's possible to quickly read it and do something like make some decisions according to the current situation. So this is how it looks like in real life. So here we treat stadium as not just the building, but as of the area of parking. Some systems like parking, security, surveillance, ticketing, and so on. We have integration with surround the smart city around the area, so we can know a lot about events that's going on around. So this is how it looks like. This is a concept picture of one of our projects in mainland China, in Hangzhou. It's the arena of Asian Games, which will happen in Hangzhou 2022. So what makes normal screens a good fit for the smart stadium is our control system. We can equip our screens with a smart control system which can be integrated with most of the systems inside the stadium. We can control not just all kind of screens like cubes, perimeters, ribbons, scoreboards. We also can control lighting and sound. Besides that, we actually also can control more. We can control some mechanics if there is any, and other systems like emergency. We can be controlled by emergency systems. We can be integrated with emergency systems because we have a lot of hardware protocol support set to be integrated with pretty much everything in the market. Here you can see, of course, the user interface, how the system looks like for the operator. Here we have a simple case of 2 scoreboards, ribbons, and a number of small screens on the entrances. And you can see playlists, shortcuts. It's very easy to operate. Operator can see like what's going on his screens in like no time. It's real-time monitoring. In just one click, we have access to all the events, all the sports events like cards, substitutions, and so on. So all the match time operations can be done really quickly and without any stress. So we reduce the risk of errors, mistakes, and of course much less stress operating just one system, one screen instead of a number of screens. Also, of course, it's staff efficient, so we don't need to have many people to run the system, to run multiple screens. Here we take a look on our products. We have a full-featured product line specially designed for the sports applications. We cover all the possible use cases of the screens within the stadium. We have perimeters, ribbons, scoreboards, center hung screens. And of course, we have diversified product lines for indoor and outdoor applications. So we have perfect choice for every single application inside and outside of the arena. And we have a good product for facades installed on the stadium walls. Here we can take a look on like one of the project steps. Like this is design stage. Here we designed how our screens may look like in the stadium. We tend to provide not just boring drawings, but a nice set of 3D renderings to the customer to let them understand how the screen will look like in real life and in that arena they are building right now. Here we can see some more like elaborated concepts of our designs. Let's try to watch it. Okay. And we also do lighting. In our product line, we have a full-featured product set of lights, of stadium lights, arena lights. We have lighting for indoor courts, for outdoor. We have floodlights. We have small lighting for small courts. We have lighting for huge facilities. For in-bowl lighting, floodlights for the court and playing fields, and of course we also have lights for outside of the arena area, like parking lot and so on. These lights are specially designed to be used in the stadium because there are some certain challenges for the in-stadium lighting because these lights are supposed to be flicker-free. They're supposed to put the light in a very certain location so we can avoid so-called lighting spills, and it's very important for the arenas and the stadiums located next to the areas, next to residential areas. So we all know the cases of wrong lights chosen for the project, and the residential areas got like super highlighted by the stadium lights. This is not the case with our products because we carefully designed them to put the lights only on a certain direction in a certain areas. Also, it's cost effective to do like that because we care about efficiency, total cost of ownership. Let's go to the next part about the new technologies and applications. Here we can see the ice hockey match in one arena, one match, same moment, same game moment, but we see different advertising on the dashboards. So it's possible to achieve with special technology. We call it visual advertising replacement. So this technology can be used on LED perimeter, and using this technology we can replace the advertising broadcasted on the perimeter in real time without affecting the players, without affecting everything what happens in front of the perimeter. So here we can see how it looks like. So you can see the match, the same time, same moment, same game, and in real time we replace the video on the dashboard, on the perimeter, and we don't break the overall video feed, so the players, they are still in front, players, referees, goals, everything, all the objects in front of perimeter, they're still retained the good quality, even in such a high-paced game like in ice hockey. Another new technology which we would like to present now is automatic brightness adjustment. You may say that you have seen it in many companies, but we have a very big difference here because everyone can adjust brightness automatically on entire screen on all the cabinets together, but we can adjust brightness automatically on every single cabinet. This is very important for the perimeter, as you can see, because for the matches which happen at the daytime or early afternoon, we can have certain sunlight conditions when not entire perimeter will be under direct sunshine, but some part of a perimeter can be covered by shades. So if we able to set up only one brightness level for entire perimeter, it means that part of the perimeter would be too bright or too dark. In order to avoid this situation and provide the best viewing experience for the audience and broadcasters, we developed such a technology of automatic per cabinet brightness adjustment. So we can ensure that every cabinet of the perimeter looks perfect all the time, no matter is it under direct sunshine or in the shades. This is a small product of portable scoreboard usable for small arenas, small stadiums, small clubs, sometimes amateur clubs. It can be controlled from a laptop, iPad, any other tablet, computer, or even mobile phone. It's very convenient to use it. It's very simple to use it, so basically anyone can do that, can operate the system. So we hope that this will find a good, warm reception in small clubs, in the market of small clubs, small stadiums. And this here you can see one quite complex cube of quite complex design. We have lots of screens here in the corners, it's all curved, and at the same time what makes it special is the weight, because of the quite a big size of the installation. It's important to fit into the small weight budget, so we can, because of our special cabinet design, we can keep this big installation, this rather big installation within very small weight budget. So we can install this kind of solution into the arenas and stadiums with a very limited support strength, with the structure of very limited support strength. This way helps us to bring more engagement and more much better viewing experience for the audience. And of course, we have to take a look into our lifting system, hoisting and lifting system. We can provide not just the screen and control system, we can build a full package for the customer, including all the steps of the design work, including structure and including lifting and hoisting systems. So of course here the number one priority is the safety. The safety first, always. So we equipped our lifting systems with a double brake system. We have mechanical brakes, we have electromagnetic brakes, so we are perfectly fit. We're perfectly fit with all the security regulations around the world. And we can ensure that no matter what, your cubes will be hanged properly and safely, and without any accident in the future for many years ahead. Here you can see how it looks in real life, and of course this project is a little bit special. This is a Nimble Olympic Center. You have seen these pictures from that project already, and we will see it later one more time. What makes it special? This cube consists of two parts, two independent parts, and each part can be moved separately. It was done this way in order to provide certain clearance underneath the center hung screen, because this arena, like many arenas nowadays, is multifunctional. So sometimes they host basketball competitions, sometimes they host live events, sometimes they host exhibitions. When they host live events and exhibitions, they need to have at least 22 meters underneath the cube. When the cube is installed in a working position and properly unfolded, We don't have 22 meters because cube is too big. So we designed it foldable. When they don't need to use both layers, both levels, they can just fold it, like you can see on the picture, on the bottom picture. And when cube is folded like that, they have 24 meters of the clear of the space underneath the cube. It makes this arena a perfect choice for the high-profile live events, so they can rent it out for TV studios with a quite sophisticated installations there because they have enough space to build pretty much everything necessary for the event. And even the cube is folded, it's still usable. It's still possible to turn it on and use it in the event. Another case of the screen, this is the concept which was used in Olympic Stadium, Olympic Arena for Beijing Winter Olympic Games. What makes it special? Here we see this is ice hockey arena, ice hockey stadium. So in some certain conditions, we can have very high humidity level there, which makes it quite hard for normal indoor screens. Normal indoor screens actually cannot really survive that. So we have a screen of special design which has a certain moisture proof and certain moisture protection. So it can properly survive that high humidity inside ice hockey arena. A few pictures of special center hung screens in outdoor stadiums. All of them they are convertible, so they are with retractable roofs. So this is a case of in Germany, Veltins Arena, the home ground of Schalke, one of the quite famous clubs in Germany. Now we are in Poland. This is National Stadium of Poland in Warsaw. We have a retractable roof of totally different style, but anyway, we have a quite complex structure for center hung screen here. A few more pictures on the design stage and how it looked like in real life. Let's take a look in a smart venue in the entire stadium, like what kind of systems we have there, starting with the tickets, security, timing systems, clock, and digital signage, and so on. So one of the most important systems of the stadium is the timing and scoring. So no matter what kind of sport we're playing there, no matter what kind of competition, we need to properly count time and score. So we need to prepare a proper system which will take care of all the rules and league regulations. So we have a set of timing scoring systems for football, athletics, badminton, basketball, and all kinds of sports on the market. And of course, they're properly integrated. Like here you can see a use case of the basketball competition. We have a proper integration with all the necessary hardware to be compatible with requirements of highest level. Replay systems. This is a must-have for the modern stadiums. We believe these replay systems bring a nice experience for the audience and a much higher level of engagement for the crowd. So we can deliver replays, highlight reels, like with almost no delay to the scoreboards. Live video, of course, it's quite popular. We can show the live video feed on the scoreboard from several cameras. We can show pictures in pictures. We can overlay the timing and scoring data over the live video to provide like TV level picture, broadcasting level image on the screen. Another important system for the ranked competition, for international competition, is the flag raising system. We must put flags in proper order according to the rank of the teams who won, who maybe lost the competition today. So we can provide a semi-automatic system which can manage this. Of course, all the mechanics, the control software, control hardware, control panels, all included into the package. can be controlled from the control room or from somewhere in the arena. So it can be wireless also. Timing system, stadium time system. Everyone inside the stadium should be synchronized. Everyone should know when the competition will be started and when it will be finished. So everyone know the proper time. And in order to ensure that everyone knows the proper time, the exact time, we can equip the stadium with a time system. Every room can have its own watches of different style, and all the clocks will be synchronized with the main timing server. Main timing server can take the timer, can synchronize the timer automatically with the satellite systems. It can be GPS or any other timing system. So basically, this system will work in all totally automatic mode, with unattended, without any maintenance operations required. And of course, the system also can supply the time to all the stadium IT and all IT system and all the stadium network equipment. So let's take a look on all the steps which we take when we introduce the solution to the customer. So generally we start with a company introduction and introduce what we did, introduce who we are, our facilities. We introduce our performance and achievements like partnership and our patents and so on. And then we take a quick word about our qualification certificates, like what kind of awards we got, which kind of standards we're qualifying to. Then we going more specific about Unilumin Sports, what makes the difference of Unilumin Sports and the rest of the business, the rest of the market, and what kind of sports we're focused, and where is the value for the customers, like why they are so happy to choose us for their high profile and important projects. Next step, we are explaining about the venues, like what kind of data we have in order to decide products and solutions. Like what kind of venue we have, like what competitions they're going to host there, how big it is, how this venue will be used. Like maybe we have some other use cases besides sports, like we saw before, it can be multifunctional arena. Then we already can make a choice of LED products. So here we introduced what products we can propose for the project. We can focus on several important topics. One is most important product features, like key selling points for this particular project, for this particular application. Also, how we conform to industry standards. Then we can analyze customers' needs and explain what would be the most important for the customer to focus on. Can look into the structured drawings from the customer, of course. And then we go to the product and can introduce some certain sizes already and can show what kind of shapes, what kind of total areas for the screens and how they will look like in that arena. On this step, we can prepare some drawings, some 3D renderings for the customer to present the arena, overall arena and stadium outlook. So this helps to the customer understand how exactly those screens will look like in real life. How they will look from certain positions, from certain seats, from the ground, from the upper seats, and so on. So the customer would not need to guess, oh, is it screen big? Is the screen small? Maybe need to turn it a little bit or tilt it. No need to do that. We can prepare a nice set of pictures, nice set of effect pictures to make customer easily understand that this screen is a perfect choice for this arena. Then we are focusing on providing professional sports control system. So we can based on the features required and based on the information we collected on the previous steps, we can provide a nice solution which will fit the project perfectly. Next step, we work on a structure. It's important to provide the proper structure in a stadium because safety requirements are quite high and safety standards are very strict. So we have to carefully think about structural drawings, about the steel types we're choosing and everything. And of course, we need to prepare and provide and prepare uh, structure strength calculations, so about the structural density, structural integrity, and so on. So it's supposed to be done by certified engineers, engineers certified to work in certain countries. And then mechanical design, mechanical engineering. This is mostly done for engineering projects like a center hung screens, cubes. So when we need to do a lifting system or we need to make our screens moving, so it's possible, screens may not be totally static all the time, they can move somewhere. So load bearing and overall plans, safety, and of course how we can control that mechanical systems, all will be done in this step. Electrical drawings, so all the wirings, power cabling, signal cabling, all is done here. So we decide like how much power we'll take, from which sources, how to bring the cables, where exactly these cables will be, what kind of cables we will use, cables type, and so on, and number. And of course, signal cables layout, like where we what kind of cable we will use, mostly fiber, where exactly we'll put that, what kind of cable trace we'll use, and so on and so forth. After we finish with design, we need to implement the project. So here on this step, we just lay out all the construction plan, step by step. What will be done? Cabling, steel structure, production, installation, one by one, all the steps, cabinets, cabling, debugging, commissioning, and eventually in the end, the last step, of course, will be the sign off of the project by the customer, total handover. But in sports, after we hand it over project is not over because we tend to provide much more support to the customer and much more service. Post installation service, we normally provide engineers to support the first competitions, to support most important competitions in several years after the installation. A few cases which we did in years of Untitled Sports operations. So here you can see a list of our biggest logos, biggest events in the world for quite a while, so including Olympic Games, FIFA World Cups and everything. Here is the list of important games, important events for Chinese domestic market, and a few of our important partnerships and achievements. So you can see that we're focused not only on the big established traditional sports with long history like football, basketball, and ice hockey, but we also focused on the new emerging sports like esports. So we have quite a big name in esports. We did several big arenas and competitions in this market. And here we show our partnerships. You can see we have a good cooperation with FIBA. We have quite important partners such as WTA, French Super Cup, in badminton, in esports, and so on. FIFA World Cup in Russia 2018, 4 stadiums, including the biggest, most important stadium in Moscow, Luzhniki. It's a stadium of the opening ceremony, closing ceremony, semi-finals, and of course final match. Here you can see that stadium, it's quite big. Another important case also of a World Cup stadium, facade, outdoor facade, which was delivered actually a bit ahead of the World Cup competition. But here you can see it's World Cup use case. Another FIFA in Russia. And this one is the smallest FIFA World Cup stadium in Russia. Also equipped with Unillumin scoreboards. A few UEFA cases. Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich. If you watch football, I'm sure you have seen that, and you have seen the scoreboards. Each scoreboard is double 2K. They're of quite big size and a nice resolution. They're P6, so 230 square meter for each screen with a P6 is a quite nice image effect. These pictures you already have seen today. This is Warsaw National Stadium, retractable roof and a perfect use case of the center hung screen in football stadium. Looks like engineering masterpiece actually. Schalke, Veltins Arena, another center hung screen. We did a big renovation here and delivered new screens and of much higher resolution, much better image effect. Another use case in Russia, also Fifa stadium, 4 scoreboards of quite special shape. You can see them, they're all curved and installed in the corners. Looks pretty good and very comfortable to watch them for the audience. Turkey, football. Cuban scoreboards there. This is one of our latest cases for 2020 Euro Cup, Puskás Arena. We provided all the screens here, scoreboards, perimeters. Let's not move from the Hungary, also Budapest. FINA competition, almost 2,000 square meters of screens here, backdrops, scoreboards, center hung screens, perimeters, everything. Here you can see a use case of our center hung screen installed in the natatorium right above the swimming pool. Again, humidity conditions are quite harsh, but our screen performed very well there. Basketball, Turkey, center hung screen of quite big size. It was possible to do it like that because of our screens are very light. Olympic Games in Russia, Sochi. We delivered almost 3,000 square meters of screens of quite special shape here. You can see, very creative. Olympic in Brazil, Rio 2016. A lot of screens of different purposes. UEFA in another Euro Cup. I can see, as I mentioned before, that screens might not be used only inside the arena bowl, but also a lot of use cases. So this one is VIP area. Welcome to Netherlands. Here we provided perimeters for entire Dutch league. It's like more than 1,600 square meters of products, a lot of systems. So every club in the Dutch league, Dutch professional league, uses our perimeters. Same use case in UAE, Middle East. Entire league is using our products. This is the case which I mentioned before about the foldable LED cube, Nimble Olympic Sports Center in China. It's the international sports center. They hold international competitions. Here you can see basketball match of Argentina, Team Argentina and Team Russia. And we can see that we here provided full set of full package. It was the cube, lifting hoisting system, structure, installation service, timing, scoring, replay, video instant replay system for the basketball officials, everything. So because of our nice control systems, we can arrange all the content on the screens like absolutely freely, and we can show scoreboards of any styling everywhere. So it's like, we call it like NBA level. Same viewing experience as you can get in NBA arenas. This is the case in Beijing. It's another Olympic stadium, Olympic arena, ice hockey sports center. To provide the scoreboards and cubes. Here, Olympic Sports Center in Shaoxing, not so far from Ningbo in Shanghai. So it's another Asian Games arena of 2022. We provided structure, cube lifting, hoisting, of course, screens and control system. Another Asian Games arena, we did a lot as you can see. Center hung screen, scoreboards, structure, lifting, hoisting, control system, full package. We did it in partnership with the Design Institute to follow the regional design concept. This is a Universiade Arena, Chengdu Fenghuashan, Phoenix Hill Olympic Center, Phoenix Hill Sports Park. Main venue of the next Universiade, and you can see that this cube is a very special design with it's all curved or curved corners, very custom, very special. It took us a lot of efforts to make it happen, to make it real, but eventually this project is done and we're very happy to see it working. Another project in Chengdu, it's a professional CBA club, so quite top level. So they wanted to upgrade and make a new arena, and we helped them with all the screens, control systems. Here we use our integrated control system. We can control audio, lighting, and of course all the screens in the stadium. Another case of screen like out of the ball screen. So we can see the screen which can be used as a scoreboard, which can be used as advertising, or just a screen for this square. This is National Games Arena. Also, we'll have a few of national level sports events in upcoming years. Almost 900 meters screen, quite big. Big names in sports around the world. Krasnodar Stadium, equipped with a screen of 360 degrees inside the arena, cover entire wall. This is a pretty big use case. For quite a while, it was the biggest screen and biggest sports screen in the world. And 4,800 square meters delivers a perfect viewing experience for the audience. This is the LED screen in the stadium, like it should be everywhere, we believe. So you can see how it looks like. You can have huge scoreboard areas, and at the same time you still have a lot of areas of the screen to use to engage the audience, to put some more content. You can see it like that. In France, the case of the ribbon, Dijon. This is a close-up shot of the ribbon. You can see the structure, cabinets, and so on. Around 200 square meters. In Germany, Bay Arena, the home ground of Bayern Leverkusen football club, Bundesliga. We provided perimeters, double row perimeters now. We provided scoreboards, a full set of our equipment. A nice case of not so big but nice looking center hung screen of special shape with curved corners in Denmark, ice hockey arena. You can see the corners here are done with our special modules for this product. So we can do this without any problems. It's just a base product for us. Another case of perimeter in Netherlands for professional football club, not the top league, but they're trying to go higher. Guangzhou in China, the Handa Club, Guangzhou Football Club. They are champions of, like several times champions of Chinese Super League, Chinese Football Super League. And we're happy to see them winning the league with our scoreboards and our timing and scoring software in the stadium. Esports in Shenzhen, we did Universiade Center Arena. It's V5 home arena. We provided screens and control system there. Command centers, another application for the LED screen in the stadium. Again, screens, installation service, and the control system to operate that. A few esports cases, just to quickly take a look on them. Big names, big games around the world. The biggest titles, we did all of them. In a few cases of our operations, like in Shenzhen, we provided perimeters for French Super Cup. in 2018. You can see the PSG players in front of our screens and with our advertising. NBA China is our big friend. We helped them to do NBA 5v5 competition in 2018. Lots of cities, lots of matches, lots of teams. We provided perimeters and operations for them, quite a big team from our side. NBL, another our good partner, we provided set of perimeters for entire competition. You can see us broadcasted on CCTV5. Some new sports like a drone racing. Again in Shenzhen, we provided a set of scoreboards to enhance the audience experience. And of course, very important partnership for us is a FIBA, being a FIBA global supplier. Perfect project, FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2019. We provided a set of perimeters for all the 8 arenas around mainland China. And 92 matches we supported with arena separations, software, matching, after post-match reports, everything. All the steps of operations were covered by our team. WTA in 2019, ranked competition, biggest competition is tennis and women tennis. So we provided a huge set of screens there, probably the biggest screen in tennis competitions ever, and perimeters and other screens. Manchester City, again, very important partnership for us, very important project and very important partnership for us. We're working on upgrading the Etihad Stadium, and I'm sure you will see more coming. Here, our partnership of Universiade. We already did some projects for Universiade in Chengdu, and we're happy to be there, and it's a very big step for us.